Today we'll do a Vipassana meditation, and as we know, Vipassana is meditation on the sensations of the body. This isn't a time to achieve anything. This is a time to check in with ourselves, a time to actually feel ourselves physically living. Often we're thinking about things, and our thoughts, we feel, are our life, our views and opinions seem the real thing, and the body is just a vessel. But while there is a place for thought, thought shouldn't occupy our entire day. And just temporarily turning off that part of our world to focus on the body and just enjoy the physical sensation of the body living itself is highly enjoyable. So we'll take a few slightly longer breaths just to center ourselves. So when we're ready, we can start at the top of our head. We can note if it's hot or cold, or we can feel the air. As we focus on that small part at the top of the head, you might be able to feel a slight tingling sensation. And the more we focus, and it's like the quieter things get louder, they're easier to to notice these sensations like warmth or air or tingling can almost appear out of nowhere, but really they're there all along, and that's the sensation of being alive, of the skin living. We can now move to the front of our head, our forehead. We can note any tension in our heads. We can move down to our eyelids. We just remove that tension, that habit of clenching, just to release, and then we'll feel like what it is, just to let that part of our body do its own thing without us getting in the way with tension. And as we move across the body, we realise that as we're releasing these tensions, we change our mood. As we lighten our grip on our body, we're not clenching and gripping our body so much. The world seems lighter. Our mood is lifted. So we can become aware of our jaw. We don't need to let it hang, but we don't need to clench our jaw, our teeth. You might worry what our face looks like if we completely relax it, like it like we need to have an expression in a room where everyone's got their eyes closed. There may be a feeling of relief that we don't need to have an expression. We can just let our face completely relax and not worry. We don't need to smile, we don't need to frown, we don't need to do anything. We can just relax our face, and whatever shape it is, that's whatever shape it is. Move our attention to the back of our neck. We can move down to our chest. We can spend some time just with the sensation of our heartbeat. can move our attention to our arms. Again, we can note is there tension, is there warmth? Are the front of our arms warmer or cooler than the back of our arms? Do the front of our arms feel more sensitive than the back of our arms? We're always trying to find those subtlest sensations. If we come across tension in the body, we can just soften that tension with awareness and the relaxing nature of the out-breath. It might take a few breaths, but often something appears as a sensation, maybe painful sensation. With a bit of focus, we realise that we are holding that tension ourselves, and we can, as it becomes a subconscious thing into a conscious thing, if we keep concentrating, we realise it's possible to just relax that muscle consciously. It might take a few breaths, it might not even work, but from time to time that can be quite useful to try. For the last 5 or so minutes, we can just see if we can have a whole body awareness where we can go in and out of different areas. But if we try and sit quietly and enjoy the sensations of the body in the same way that we would watch the tide come in at the beach, or watching trees sway in a gentle breeze, or something that's relaxing like that. We're not doing it to achieve anything, we're just enjoy the doing.